2, 3. Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Oh, look at the camera.
Okay.
Not the screen.
Oh, look at the camera?
Right, yeah,
okay.
Not the screen.
You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Look at the camera.
Okay.
Resist the urge to look there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today we have a very special guest. This is my mom, Debbie.
Hi.
And I'm doing her makeup today. I've been promising this video for quite a while. We actually filmed this a few months ago, back when I had my setup at my house. The lighting and footage was terrible, so we were finally able to film this today, and I'm so excited to share the makeup that I did on my mom.
Yeah.
Looks pretty.
I enjoy it.
You like it?
Yes.
Okay, do you feel pretty?
I do. I feel very glamorous.
Good. My mom is 61 years old, right, Mom? Is that okay if I share that?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm only saying that because I have a lot of viewers that ask me to do makeup on women in their 60s, and I plan to do makeup on women of all ages, 60s and beyond, 40s, 30s, all of it you're going to see on my channel coming up. So I'm super excited to kick this series off. Before we get started, I did want to mention that I am running a flash 20% off sale on bkbeauty.com for the next 12 hours. This is fun. We're going to start doing this more often. For my YouTube subscribers, it's valid for the next 12 hours. So use the discount code FRIENDS20 from the next 12 hours of when this video goes live, and you can get 20% off BK Beauty site-wide. If you're watching this after it's been 12 hours, don't worry. I'm going to be dropping these little discounts here and there on my videos moving forward. I thought it'd be a really fun way to just thank you guys for supporting me on my YouTube journey and watching my videos. It means so much, and none of this would be possible without you. So 20% off for the next 12 hours using the code FRIENDS20. And again, if you missed it this time, don't worry. I'm going to do this a lot more. It's only going to be shared on this video. We're not email marketing this. We're not putting it in a social post. It's just viewers of my video. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. So first up, it's time to moisturize and hydrate my mom's skin. I'm using the IT Confidence in a Cream moisturizer. This is a really rich, hydrating cream just to give her lots of moisture. She came with her skin pretty dry, so I wanted to use something that was going to give a lot of hydration. Next, I'm using the Jane Iredale Smooth Fair Illuminating Glow Primer just to give a little glow to the skin, and also to ensure that her foundation stays all day by using a primer. This is also going to help smooth out texture and just make everything look very smooth and very even. I like to concentrate this in the center of the face and kind of work my way out. For foundation today, I'm using the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is just a great go-to foundation I like to keep in my kit when I do makeup on other people because it has a very soft, radiant finish. It gives the skin a little bit of a glow, but it doesn't look shiny, and it stays in place and looks beautiful all day long. So I'm starting in the center of the face, and I'm using the BK Beauty 106 brush, just pressing it into the center of her face to kind of build some coverage there. My mom has really nice skin, and she doesn't really need a lot of coverage, just to kind of even her out a bit and, just kind of make everything look nice and even. When I get to the perimeter of the face, I kind of sweep the brush to shear it out a little bit and just blend out to make sure we don't have any harsh edges. I'm going in and building a little bit more in the center of the face just to have a really flawless full cover finish for my mom. Next, we're going in to conceal with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm applying this in the inner corner of her eye and a little bit on the outer corner. I'm using the Angie A506 concealer brush to pack on and get full coverage underneath the eye. I like this formula for my mom because it's very creamy. It looks natural, but it gives really great coverage. And I'm just kind of pressing, taking my time to blend it in. By pressing, it's going to take a little bit more time to blend that concealer in, but you're also going to get more coverage versus kind of sweeping or brushing, using brush strokes on the skin, because that's going to kind of more shear out the product. Next, we're going to set underneath the eyes. This is the Givenchy loose powder. I forget the exact name, but I'm using the BK Beauty 113 brush to set underneath the eyes and just kind of strategically powder around her face. I don't want to powder her entire face, just in areas that she needs a little setting. I'm going to have all the products that I use listed and linked in the description box as always, so if I forget the names while I'm voicing this over, don't worry, they will be linked below. I'm going in with my new favorite brow pencil. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Brow Pencil. I believe the shade is dark blonde, and I love this brow pencil. I've never been so excited about a brow pencil before. Just filling in her brows. She has really nice shape to her brows, but her brows are sparse, so I'm not altering the shape of her brows, I'm just filling them in. Putting a little brow gel. I believe this is the Jane Iredale brow gel, just to add some volume to the brows and set them, comb them in place. We're going in with Merit Beauty Bronzer Stick to warm up her face and give a little dimension. I like this formula of bronzer because it's sheer and it's very easy to work with and very natural. My mom doesn't wear much makeup or a lot of makeup, so I wanted to glam her up, but I also wanted her to feel comfortable in the makeup and I didn't want her to feel like it was too much. I'm using the 112 brush to blend this in. This is my favorite brush of the moment. I love this brush. If you don't have this brush, you got to get it. It's so good. It's so good for cream products because it just blends it out so nice and sheer. You can also use it to highlight the face. You can use it to blend out like a nose contour. It's just the best. I'm going around the hairline as well to warm up the face. You notice I really take my time building. I don't go in with a lot of product off the bat. I really go in with light little layers just to get the perfect amount of pigment. So it takes me a little bit more time, but I'm really happy with the end result. Next, I'm going in with a powder bronzer and I'm just setting it a bit. This is the Sigma Matte Powder Bronzer and I'm using the BK Beauty 111 brush to just gently set that cream in place and add a little more warmth. Next, we're gonna go in with my favorite blush of the moment, and I have a feeling it will be my favorite for a long time. It is Balmy Blush Stick by Jane Iredale. Balmy is the name of it. This color is it couldn't be better. It's perfect. It is a beautiful, beautiful peachy pink. It's just the right amount of pigment, buildable. It's a really great formula. It lasts all day long. There's no pearlescent to it, but it gives the skin a little glow. I love this color blush. We are priming the eyes with Lay and Low Paint Pot from MAC, and I'm just doing a nice sheer layer. You can see that my mom has a little bit of oil on her lids, so this is just gonna keep the shadow from creasing throughout the day and just make sure that the makeup we're applying in the morning is gonna still look good by the end of the day. I'm using this palette from Charlotte Tilbury to dress up her eyes. I'm taking the matte neutral shade and just kind of sweeping it in her crease real softly. I'm using the larger crease brush from the Angie Hot and Flashy BK Beauty collection. Then I'm going in with the BK Beauty 212, which is a little smaller, and adding a little bit of a deeper shade to add a tiny bit more definition to her crease. My mom has beautiful eyes. There's a lot of space from her lash line to her eyebrow, so I love doing her makeup because I feel like it's like free reign. There's so much space and it's just so fun to dress up her eyes. Really taking my time to build that color up. I went in with the slightly deeper neutral shade just to add a little more drama to the outer corner. Then I'm taking this really beautiful shimmer shade and packing it on her lid. I'm using the BK Beauty 203 brush. You can use your finger as well. If you use a brush, you want to choose one like this, which is stiff and dense, and use the side of it. So you're almost using the brush like a fingertip, but you have more control than you have over your finger. So I'm really taking my time to build that up. It's a really pretty rosy, shimmery shade. It's going to complement the bronze or the brown that we have in her crease, and it's going to light up her eyes. I like to place a little shimmer in the center of the lid. I think you can totally do shimmer on mature eyes. I don't know when that rule came out. There are some shimmers that are going to be more heavily foiled or just a bit heavier. And so you want to find something that's nice and soft and just like lays on the skin beautifully. I like Charlotte Tilbury's formulas. I think they do a great job with their shimmers. And I'm taking the eye topper and I'm actually placing it in the inner corner of the eye to kind of brighten. To line the eyes, we're using the BK Beauty 204 brush. And I did line her eyes and I'm just kind of smudging that out with this brush. I'm taking a brown liquid pen, this one's from Dior, to just really enhance the lash line. So I'm keeping this really, really tight right at the root of her lashes. Then I'm taking the BK Beauty 210 brush and I'm kind of even smudging that. I want it to be just a smoky, deep look right at her lashes. I don't want it to look like a harsh line. I'm taking the color Chameleon and Amber Haze and I'm lining her lower lash line with this. This is my favorite product. You guys know that. It's such a beautiful, beautiful shade. And then just softening that with the brush. I don't have any added product on here. I'm just blending out the product that's there. Next up, it's time to load up her lashes. I'm using a lash primer. I believe this is the Jane Iredale lash primer, just to build her lashes for mascara. I'm going in with the Bobbi Brown Smoky Lash Mascara to build her lashes. I want her to have lots of length and volume. This is one of my favorite mascaras, and I think it's great for all eyes, regardless of if you have long lashes, short lashes, thin lashes, full lashes. It just kind of does all the tricks. Tight lining her eye with a deep brown pencil. This is the NYX retractable pencil in the shade Bronze. Next, we're lining her lips. I'm using a peachy nude lip color from NYX. And I'm just slightly overlining my mom's lips. Again, I wanted this makeup to be something she felt really comfortable in, so I didn't want to go over the top, but I did want to give her a little bit more volume on her lips. And I'm going in with BK Beauty's Inner Beauty lipstick to fill in her lips. I just wanted her to have a nice, pretty, neutral pink on her lips. My mom usually likes to wear more color, but I wanted to show her a softer lip. I wanted to go back and add a tad bit more blush. I always feel like at the finished look you can determine what you need more of or less of, and I felt like she could use a little bit more blush. And that's it, makeup on my beautiful mom. I'll have all the products that I use listed and linked down below for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.